10 Best Picks presents the top 10 best gaming routers. Starting at number 10. TP-Link Archer C5400X. If performance for gaming is what you crave, look no further than the TP-Link Archer C5400X. One of the best Wi-Fi routers around, the C5400X combines exceptional speed with good range and the peace of mind that having its own security software can bring. It's big, expensive and you can't point the antennas, but this monster of a router is what true gamers desire. The Archer C5400X takes every opportunity to deliver top performance for gamers afraid of aliens, rapidly evolving civilizations or inner-city car thieves. In addition to prioritizing a computer's bandwidth access, the Archer C5400X can aggregate 2 Ethernet connections for peak throughput. Its amplified signals can reach farther than other routers to fill larger homes, and the router's airtime fairness software lets every device get a chance at a top-speed connection. On one side are 2 USB 3.0 ports for printers and data devices. The other side has individual push buttons for turning the lights off, pausing the internet and cutting the Wi-Fi transmissions, effectively changing the Archer C5400X into a wired router. There's a new top gaming router in town and TP-Link's Archer C5400X makes the competition eat its digital dust with excellent throughput and range along with the security of having its own antivirus software. It's more expensive than Netgear's Nighthawk XR500 Pro gaming router and Linksys WRT32X, but the C5400X is more than worth it based on its sheer speed alone. It deserves to be next to any serious gamer's computer because its top performance can be the difference between winning a battle and ending up drifting through space. At number 9. TP-Link AC1750. Looking for one of the best deals in Wi-Fi routers? The TP-Link Archer A7 may not have an impressive range or the customization options of competitors, but it has parental controls, quality of service software and a 2-year warranty. This router's performance should be more than adequate for most families, and the Archer A7's price is a winner. If you want a bargain, the Archer A7 is one of the best Wi-Fi routers available. Editor's note: we periodically update our reviews to make sure that pricing and information is up to date. Our rating and recommendation for the TP-Link Archer C2300 review is unchanged from when it originally published in September of 2019. Small and discreet, the TP-Link Archer A7 can be hidden just about anywhere. Not as cool looking as Asus's Blue Cave, the 9.6x6 4x1 3-inch Archer A7 is, however, 80% smaller and is less than 1/4 the size of Netgear's Nighthawk XR500 Pro gaming router. Using many of the latest speed boosting techniques, like advanced beamforming and IPTV streaming, the Archer A7 balances price and performance. Using Ixia's Xchariot software at our Utah test facility to simulate a busy network, the router was a step behind the best, but it should be more than enough in a small house or apartment. It may not be the fastest, largest or most powerful router available, but the TP-Link Archer A7's affordable price tag is on a par with the venerable Netgear R6220 router, making it one of the best bargains of the router world. For those looking to fill a larger home with top-speed Wi-Fi, the best bet may be to stick with the better performing but more expensive TP-Link Archer C2300. For those in an apartment or small house, however, the Archer A7 is a winner. Number 8 of my list. Netgear Nighthawk X10AD7200. The Netgear Nighthawk X10AD7200 Smart Wi-Fi route is the second 802.11ad router we've tested. Designed for large homes, this gargantuan router is chock full of networking goodness, including multi-user multiple input, multiple output data streaming, circuitry for 60 GHz 802.11ad networking, and 160 MHz Wi-Fi technology. In fact, it's the only one we've reviewed so far to have all three, as well as a 10G SPF+ LAN port, more commonly seen on enterprise-level routers. While its MIMO performance was middling in testing, it turned in the fastest 5 GHz range performance scores we've seen to date and comes close to the 1 Gbps mark in our 60 GHz 802.11ad throughput tests. It also offers plenty of LAN and USB ports, but at $499.99, it's not a small investment. But if you're willing to pay upfront to future-proof your router, it's worth it. You'll pay big bucks for the Netgear Nighthawk X10AD7200 smart Wi-Fi router, but you get a high-end, feature-packed router that delivers some of the fastest throughput performance we've seen. While there are other routers that have MIMO, 160 MHz, or 802.11 add Wi-Fi capabilities, the R9000 is the only one we've seen so far with all three. It's loaded with 6 gigabit LAN ports, an SPF Plus LAN port for 10 gigabit connectivity via fiber, and automatic Amazon Drive backup and Plex media server capabilities. Granted, there aren't many clients around to take advantage of the 802.11 add and 160 MHz Wi-Fi features, but if you want to get ahead of the curve with a router that is ready for the future, the Netgear Nighthawk X10R9000 is our latest editor's choice for high-end routers. If $500 is too steep, you'll get 802.11 add connectivity and better MIMO performance with the $350 TP-Link Talon AD7200, but you'll have to do with fewer IOA ports, and there's number 160 MHz Wi-Fi. Coming at number 7. Netgear Nighthawk X6AC3200. After a lot of hype, the Netgear R8000 Nighthawk X6AC3200 tri-band gigabit wireless router is just a disappointment. Positioned as a major upgrade to the previous R7000 model, which is one of the best, if not the best, home routers from Netgear, the R8000 is impressive on paper. It's the first ever tri-band router with a total Wi-Fi bandwidth of up to 3,200 megabits per second at any given time, and it comes with an innovative design. Available in black, the R8000 is slightly larger than the R7000, while also taking the shape of a flying object. It is, however, more compact than its predecessor, thanks to the 6 collapsible antennas. I like that you can fold them down completely out of the way. You will need to open them up to get maximum range, however. Otherwise, the new router is very similar to the R7000, with 4 gigabit LAN ports, 1 gigabit WAN port, and 2 USB ports on the back. On top, right in the middle and running from back to front, is an array of fancy-looking LEDs that indicate whether the router is powered on and the state of its port and Wi-Fi networks. If the lights are too bright, you can turn them off via a little switch on the back. Below these lights there's an on-off button for Wi-Fi signals and another button to activate the Wi-Fi protected setup. WPS is an easy way to connect a WPS-enabled Wi-Fi client to the router, saving you from having to type in the Wi-Fi password manually. Even when it's working well, the Netgear R8000 Nighthawk X6AC3200 tri-band gigabit wireless router has nothing to justify its expensive price tag. At number 6. Linksys WRT32X dual band. When it comes to gaming, your network speed is just as important as skill. Even if you have the world's best hand-eye coordination, it won't do you a lick of good if your network can't keep up with your controls. Even the leaps and bounds that networking speeds have made in the past 10 years hasn't been able to keep up with the advances in graphical and gaming technology. The internet gets faster and the games get more memory hungry. With firmware and a user interface engineered specifically for this Box 1, the router keeps your network speed fast, even if all of your friends are using a large chunk of bandwidth or if you are hosting a LAN party. The user interface dashboard allows you to monitor all of your connected devices, manage advanced networking options and settings, and conduct on-demand speed tests to ensure that your network is keeping up with the competition. The user interface also allows you to manage VPN and network storage, check on the status of the killer prioritization engine, and manage any port forwarding. Do you want lag rage to be a thing of the past? Who doesn't, right? If you've had your fill of projectile-inflicted shattered displays, broken controllers, knuckle bruises and dented walls, the Linksys WRT32XB is the dual-band gaming router for you. Also, psychiatry is always an option. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Asus ROG Rapture. Hardcore gamers rely on fast systems with blazing graphics cards to gain an edge while competing online, but all of that speedy hardware means nothing if your router can't deliver the throughput needed to overcome network lag. Enter the Asus ROG Rapture GTAC 5300, a high-end tri-band router designed for gamers. This beast of a router looks the part and offers hardware and software-based gaming acceleration and prioritization, a whole heap of LAN ports, robust protection against malware and viruses, and a powerful quad-core processor. It's expensive and it's big, but its speedy performance and robust features make it a must-have, whether you're a serious online gamer or manage a high-traffic home network. 6 tiny LED indicators on the front edge illuminate statuses for power, 2. 4 GHz activity, 5 GHz activity, WAN and LAN connectivity, and WPS activity. The left side holds buttons for enabling disabling Wi-Fi, turning the LED on and off, and initiating WPS. Around back are a staggering 8 gigabit LAN ports, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a WAN port, and power and reset buttons. 2 of the LAN ports can be paired for link aggregation, providing 2 Gbps speeds for aggregation-compatible NAS devices wired into the router. What sets the ROG Rapture GTAC 5300 apart from other high-end routers is its game-enhancing features. One of these features is a pair of LAN ports that automatically gets network priority to make sure your gaming rig or console is favored with the lion's share of bandwidth. Another is Game Boost, which analyzes your network and gives priority to gaming traffic on Sony PlayStation, Nintendo Wii and 3DS, and Microsoft's Xbox One gaming consoles. One of the fastest routers we've tested, the Asus ROG Rapture GTAC 5300 offers lots of gamer-friendly features, copious I/O ports, and a slick management console that lets you optimize your network for lag-free gaming. Coming in at number 4 of my list. Netgear Nighthawk RAX88 Stream AX6000. The Netgear Nighthawk AX8 may look like a spaceship that just landed on your desk, but it delivers top Wi-Fi speed to a variety of computers while protecting them from malware attacks. It's a great Wi-Fi 6 router and one of the best Wi-Fi routers we've reviewed. Editor's note: we periodically update our reviews to ensure the pricing and information are up to date. The recommendations and rating in this review remain unchanged since it initially ran in July of 2020. With soft rubber feet, the silver and black Nighthawk AX8 won't scratch your furniture and could be a conversation starter. It has a pair of inserts underneath for mounting it on a wall or under a table, as well as grills up front and on top to help dissipate heat. During our evaluation, the router never got above 105 degrees Fahrenheit. The dual-band Nighthawk AX8 creates 2, 4 and 5 GHz networks, but lacks the second 5 GHz network that the company's tri-band Nighthawk RAX200 delivers. Still, the AX8 features the latest beamforming technology, the ability to use ultra-wide 160 MHz channels, and a theoretical top speed of 1.2 Gbps in 2.4 GHz mode and 4.8 Gbps in 5 GHz mode. It has an AX6000 rating. If you're looking for the best Wi-Fi 6 router, look no further than the Netgear Nighthawk AX8. It not only delivers 1/3 more throughput than other Wi-Fi 6 routers, but smashes through the gigabit per second barrier with 389 Gbps of throughput and does an excellent job of pushing its Wi-Fi signal through walls and floors. This means that it will work just as well in the real world as in the lab. With the choice between an easy-to-use app and a more detailed browser interface, the Nighthawk AX8 lets you leave things as they are or optimize it to your heart's content. At number 3. Razer Sila. Best known for slick-looking gaming laptops, Razer has released its first Wi-Fi router and, not surprisingly, it's designed for gaming. The Razer Sila is an AC3000 tri-band router that uses advanced device prioritization, congestion-free Wi-Fi channels, and dynamic load balancing to provide a lag-free gaming experience. It can also be pressed into service as a mesh system for up to 9,000 square feet of coverage, but you'll need deep pockets for that as it requires buying 3 routers. The Sila turned in respectable scores on our throughput and file transfer performance tests, but the editor's choice Asus RTAC86U still gives you the best bang for your buck. In keeping with Razer's penchant for sleek aesthetics, the Sila uses a low-profile matte black enclosure that measures 1.6 by 8, 5 by 6, 8 inches. There aren't any traditional status LEDs along the edge, but there is a backlit Razer logo on the top of the enclosure that glows solid red when the router is trying to connect to the internet and solid blue when it's searching for firmware updates. Whereas most routers offer 4 gigabit LAN ports, the Sila only has 3. It also sports a WAN port, a USB 2.0 port, and a USB 3.0 port, all of which are on the rear panel. They are joined by a power jack, a reset button, and a sync button that is used for pairing with another Sila router for use as a mesh network. Each router covers 3,000 square feet, and you can have up to 3 configured as a mesh system that covers 9,000 square feet. Performance-wise, the Sila delivers respectable throughput and file transfer scores, and it's a breeze to install and manage using a slick mobile app. However, it doesn't offer the robust parental controls, built-in malware protection, lower price, and overall performance of the editor's choice Asus RTAC86U. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Coming at number 2, Netgear XR300 Pro. A gaming router is a must for households where online multiplayer run rampant. Gaming is one of the favorite pastimes for the majority of the youth. Even adults have started to give in to the cravings of gaming these days. As the world comes to a standstill, having fast internet is helping us stay connected. There are many factors to consider while making a purchase. In this article, we are going to be covering one of the best gaming router options available online. Netgear is one of the most popular router manufacturers in the world. Their devices are useful for both home and office use. The model we are showcasing today has been designed for low-latency gaming. If you are passionate about online multiplayer, then this will surely help you. There are a lot of aspects which match your user requirements. The entry-level router is perfect for households with multiple devices. You can get unmatched internet speeds on your gaming PC, consoles and mobile devices at the same time. Netgear also has many high-tech expensive router options. For an average gamer, this is the perfect option. Let's take a more in-depth look into the features of the Netgear Nighthawk. The Netgear Nighthawk Pro gaming router is available on the Amazon website. You can make the purchase whenever you please. The platform offers you the best price and high quality for your device. Gaming routers are an extremely exclusive device in very few households. It can be quite challenging to find a suitable one for your needs. In this article, we tried to cover the critical aspects of your gaming. We hope you can make an informed choice now. And number 1. Asus ROG Rapture GT-AX11000. Asus makes a wide range of routers and mesh networking systems designed for home users, but it also owns the separate ROG brand, Republic of Gamers, that specializes in high-performance gaming PCs and graphics cards, as well as a range of routers that focus on high-end performance for really dedicated gamers. The Rapture GT-AX11000 is Asus's top-of-the-range router for gamers, although it's also aimed at people who need to run servers or simply have a house full of the latest smart gadgets. Unsurprisingly, the Rapture's high-end performance and tri-band networking come with a high-end price at £380 $450 AU $700. But, to be fair, that's not out of line with similar tri-band routers that support the new Wi-Fi 6 standard. One look at the Asus Rapture GT-AX11000 tells you that it means business. Even before you attach the 8 separate antennae, the bulky square router with its sharp, angular edges looks like something out of Battlestar Galactica. It measures 250 mm wide and deep, and with all those antennae poking up into the air it stands 180 mm high, so this is a router that will need plenty of room to get set up properly. It packs some serious networking power, though, boasting tri-band Wi-Fi 6 with a top speed of 11,000 megabits per second. The tri-band router also sets up 3 separate networks, with 2 networks on the 5 GHz bands and 1 on 2. 4 GHz, with the option of assigning one of those bands as a dedicated gaming network that takes priority over the other bands for maximum performance. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.